boys and girls, I have a pumpkin story for you today. Well, it's not fiction, that's fake. This is non-fiction. It's not fake, therefore it's real. It's on the topic of pumpkins, the real pumpkins. So it's not going to be a made-up story about pumpkins. We're really going to learn a little bit about pumpkins, where they are grown, or how we eat them. So let's see about pumpkins. 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 Shall we? So inside is the contents, and it tells different topics of what you can learn and read about. So if you wanted to just see about how they can pumpkins, how they put pumpkins in a can and you buy them in the store, you would jump right to page 16. So, but we're gonna just start and just bounce around a little bit, okay? All right, what is a pumpkin? A pumpkin is a large, round fruit. At the top of the pumpkin is a woody brown stem, and people eat the insides of pumpkins. Some farmers grow pumpkins as a crop to sell. And some people grow pumpkins for food and fun. Can you name something that we do with a pumpkin that's fun? Carving, coloring. Okay, let's turn the page. All pumpkins are orange or yellow on the inside, but most are orange or yellow on the outside too. But some pumpkins are blue or gray on the outside. I've never really seen a huge pumpkin that's that color. Sometimes we see gourds that color. They're littler, but all right. Some pumpkins are very sweet. We use these pumpkins to make pies and puddings and soup and side dishes, and other pumpkins are fed to livestock, such as cattle or piggies. Piggies! What sound does a piggy make? Oink, oink, oink. All right. In North America, Native Americans grew pumpkins along with corn and beans. And at the first Thanksgiving in America, the Iroquois brought pumpkins to their settlers. And the settlers learned how to make stews and soups and desserts. Yummy, with pumpkin. And without these foods, the settlers might not have lived through the winter. Wow. You have to have food to survive, right? We need that food. All right, let's skip a couple pages. Make sure we fit it in. Here's the stem of a pumpkin. Right here. The vines where they're attached. And the big old leaves. The seeds, which you probably have seen. The fleshy part, right? And the rind is the outside. All right. Growing pumpkins. Each pumpkin grows from a seed, and soon the seeds begin to grow or sprout. And next they produce leaves and then flowers. Let's kind of down there a little bit. See that? Like all plants, pumpkins need sun and nutrients, and pumpkins also need lots of space and water because they can grow big, right? All right, let's see. Skip. Okay, on larger farms, the pumpkins are shipped to a cannery. That's where they're processed into canned pumpkins. Let's see if there's a picture. There's the cans. See the cans? When you buy them in the store. First, the pumpkins are washed. And next, the pumpkins are inspected to make sure that they're not bruised. That means they don't have any spots that are dark or have little buggy holes in them or damaged, and they are thrown away if they're like that. Water is squeezed out of the cooked pumpkin, and then the cooked pumpkin is pushed through a very fine mesh. It's like getting pushed. And only the fleshy part stays, and that's the part that goes into the cans. The rind, the outside, does not go in the can, right? We can't eat that. We eat the nice squishy part. That's the part that makes pumpkin pie. Oh, here I go, getting hungry again. The cooked pumpkin is then poured into cans, and the cans are labeled and packed into cartons and sent to stores. Yeah. And they're good for you too. They have important nutrients and vitamins. Look what she's eating. Pumpkin pie. It's a yummy treat and it's good for you too. And like other orange, yellowish foods, pumpkins have vitamins that can help the body fight off disease. Yes. It's so good. Do you like pumpkin pie? Make sure you try it this season. If you haven't already, you know your taste buds change. Just because you didn't like it last year doesn't mean you might not like it this year. And you can try it with a little whipped cream or a little ice cream. Yummy, yummy. And it's good for you so that, grown-ups, they won't say, oh, you had too much. Never mind, you can have this. It's okay because it's going to make you feel good. All right? Pies, soups, cakes and breads are just some of the foods that can be made with pumpkin. Canned pumpkin contains more nutrients than pumpkin that is cooked at home. All right. Different recipes in this book. Well, it looks like this can be found in your library. Wow, this looks like a spread. That's sweet pumpkin dip. Whoa! Holy mackerel, look at the size of that. It's bigger than the man. In many places, there is a pumpkin growing contest. People try to grow as big as come on now. Do that. People try to grow as big? Try to grow big pumpkins as big as them? This giant pumpkin is nearly as large as the farmer who grew it. What? In some cultures, the pumpkin is a symbol of autumn. See the leaves that I have here, right? Beautiful colors. And the harvest. And people may carve or decorate pumpkins as a part of the celebration. I did that last night. I'll show you what mine looked like. We carved pumpkins. I never did it before. I don't know how I never did that before, but I did it last night and it's so fun. It's not hard. You use a tool. You have to go very, very soft. And my little youngsters, you can have a parent put their hand over yours, and like if this is like a little knife, you can hold your hand and you go into the pumpkin, and after you cut out like an eye or something, push it in and you have a little hole. So I'll show you what that looks like. It was really fun, but you have to take your time if you want it to be neat and nice. But I was impressed. I thought, wow, I did something different. It's really cool. Okay. So I hope you like the story of pumpkins. A true story, remember? Do you remember the word this is? Non-fiction. Because it's based on something that is real. If the pumpkins were talking, that'd be fiction. That's fake. But this was about a real topic. So this was a non-fiction book. Okay? All right. I'll catch you learners next time in the pumpkin patch. I'm holding a big pumpkin the size of me. Bye, friends.